Hello everyone, I'm Kerry-Lou. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did this hairstyle and some variations of it. I'll show you a simple way to do it for every day that anybody can do, and then I'm going to show you a look that's a bit more sophisticated, a little bit more dressed up. Don't worry, you don't have to know how to braid to do this hairstyle. You don't have to have curly hair for this. You can do this with any textured hair at all. If you do want curly hair for this style and your hair isn't naturally curly, you can just curl your hair using your preferred method before following along with this tutorial. So let's go. So this is my hair a day after wash day. I know, it's crazy, right? So typically my wash day hair is great. I wash it, I put some product in it and I let it air dry, or I use a diffuser. And it always looks pretty good. So the next day, this is what I get. The curl has broken up and it looks a bit wild, to say the least. I could spray it with water and add a little more gel or another hair product to get it looking like it did on my wash day. But today I'm going to show you something different that I do. I'm going to use this braided hairband that I bought from Amazon, and it's become quite a lifesaver lately. They come in quite a few other colors too, and I'll put a link to the hairband in the video description below. I'm going to spray my hair with a mixture of water and hair gel. I don't have to wet it too much though, just a fine mist is all I need. This is something I make up myself. It's just 25% hair gel mixed with about 75% water. I used Not Your Mother's sculpting gel. I also added just a tad of lavender oil. That's going to make it smell really nice. So I'm just dampening it down a little bit, taming the frizz, getting all my little frizzy bits. Around my ears is usually where it gives me the most trouble. So this is going to be the easiest way of doing this. I'm going to show you a couple of different methods, okay? So this one looks more casual. So I take the hairband, it has an elastic band in the back and it's adjustable. So you're going to put that over your head, around your neck. Zhuzh your hair back a little bit, like so. And then, whoops, got it caught on my mic there. I'm going to bring it back to where you would normally put a hairband. And you just kind of shape your hair so it looks a bit better. It's already looking better than it was just now, right? So this mixture of gel and water, it really helps. You see how you can kind of shape your hair? And basically you make a nice frame for your face with your hair. Now this is the simplest method. I'm going to show you another way of doing it in a second, but already I think that looks quite nice, don't you? And my hair is salt and pepper, so this doesn't exactly match here, but it does match some of my color. So I think it's quite realistic looking. So this is look number one. Now this way was very easy and it looks nice, but it won't last quite as long as the method I'm going to show you next. This next way is still simple, but it will stay in place all day and it will make a better shape around your head. So you take a middle section of hair and take a bobby pin that kind of matches your own hair. There are so many different color bobby pins now. This one is like a dark gray color. And I'm simply going to put this one across. If you have hair that's very slippery, you can always cross it with another bobby pin. You make a cross and that's going to hold it in all day. You can do this style, by the way, even if you don't have curly hair. This is for all types of hair, so don't worry if your hair is not curly like mine. So we take another chunk. Thing is about curly hair too, you don't have to be quite so precise. I think it's a bit more forgiving than straight hair. And then we take this part by the ear speaking of ears, I have a funny story for you, a little weird factoid. I think you might enjoy this. So when Olivia Colman was training to do the part of Queen Elizabeth in The Crown, she was having a lot of trouble saying yes, a simple word like yes, the same way that the Queen did it. So her voice coaches, her accent coaches, said, simply say ears. I know that sounds really weird, but listen. Joe, feed me a line, like so I reply yes, like the Queen.
Your Majesty, would you like some tea?
Ears? You see? Feed me another one.
Your Majesty, do you need to use the bathroom?
Why, ears! No, ears! Ears! That's it. I think it really works, doesn't it? Okay, let's get on. Sorry. Enough of that nonsense. So, this is this side done. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Now, when you're using bobby pins and you're opening them, do it with your finger. Please don't do it with your teeth. This is a big bugaboo of mine when I see people on tutorials using their teeth to open the bobby pin. It's really bad for the enamel on your teeth. And you only have so much enamel on your teeth. Once it's gone, it's gone. So we have to look after our teeth, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, another one there. And I kind of interlock the bobby pins as I go up, like one kind of crosses over the other. There. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a spray, maybe just with water this time, because I have quite a bit of gel on it from the first style that I demonstrated. Okay, now I put the hairband in place. Now this is going to look kind of the same, but like I said, it's going to stay in all day. So this is good if you have a special occasion to get dressed up for and you don't want this hairband slipping off. And I think that looks nicer than the first time. And you see this little thing here, because this is a bit more special, you can actually cover that with a piece of hair. You just wind it around and it's going to keep the hairband more firmly in place. So this is look number 2. So while I do like this look, I'm going to show you a third way to do this style that's a little bit trickier. This method will look more fancy and would be great for a special occasion. So I took all the bobby pins out and I'm back to being a crazy lady again. So this is look number 3. It's going to be a little fancier, as I said. If you do have straighter hair or you just want more volume, feel free to curl your hair first using rollers or using a curling iron. Or like I said, you can still do this if you have straight hair. So I'm going to take a section. Actually, this needs wetting a little bit. So here's I'm going to use my mixture of water and gel for the front. This is going to keep it in longer too. Maybe I'll go all around here. Get these. Why does the hair near my ears frizz up so much? I don't know. Okay, so I'll take a piece here. Push the gel through it. Maybe give the back part a little wet too. And I'm going to kind of twist them together. And I'm going to put this bobby pin going forwards like so. Now you can have this as puffy or as flat as you like. It's your choice, whatever you prefer. A bit of water. If you feel like it's had too much gel, just use water. Give it a little twist. I'm just kind of twisting, grabbing a piece of hair, twisting again. Use my bobby pin, going to insert it there, going forwards. Some of these bobby pins are going to be hidden by your hairband, so don't worry about hiding them too much. I mean, typically I don't like to see a bobby pin sticking out in a finished hairstyle. It's another one of my pet peeves. So I'm going to twist this like so, grab another piece, wind it into that piece. So like I said, it's a little bit trickier, but these things take practice. I mean, think about something that you're really good at. It probably took you a while to learn that, right? So it's the same with doing your hair. If you have a little bit of time and you feel like practicing, you will get better at doing it. Same thing here. Twist, twist, twist. Grab another piece. Like I said, it is easier with curly hair, so if you have curly hair, great, or if not, you might want to set your hair. Last week I actually purchased some of those little old-fashioned sponge rollers online, and they worked really well. You might wonder why I purchase rollers. Well, that's because at the back here, my hair goes flat. So sometimes I like to perk it up with either a curling iron or some sponge rollers. Or I use my metal clips to give it a little extra curl, make little pin curls. There's so many ways you can do things. You just have to do what works best for you. Okay, so all the twists are in place. Some people are going to like a tighter twist, and you can even make them more puffy by getting the tail end of your comb and kind of tugging on it. So, you know, make it how you like it. Everybody does it their own way. And then we'll take the hairband once more. Actually, it looks quite good without the hairband. So if you don't have one of these, you don't necessarily need it. Let's see. Okay. Put that in place. Now you can see more of the hairband. Yeah, I kind of like this. Now this really feels very secure, and I like the way you can see all the texture. If you put a lot more gel on these twists, you're going to see a lot more definition of the twist. So if you practice a few times, you'll get it absolutely as you like it. I wouldn't say perfect, because the whole idea about this style is not to have it looking too perfect. If you do like it a little bit more done looking, like I said, my hair always gets flat right here. So in that case, I will take a curling iron, and if you want to give it a little bit more oomph at the back, if you have some flat pieces, you're going to just clamp a piece of hair. Use whatever curling iron size you like to get the size curl that's good for you. If you like this curling iron, it will be listed in the video description below. It gets nice and hot, but it's nice and even. It won't burn your hair. But don't use a curling iron too often, because even the best curling irons, they will burn your hair if you use it too much. So it's better, you know, you can use sponge rollers sometimes. They're quite effective actually. Let's try another one here. You notice how I'm not putting one hair over another one. I'll show you what not to do, okay? That way you'll know what to do. So sometimes people, they put a hair like this and they keep winding it. Well, this hair isn't getting the same heat as the first little piece of hair you did. So you can spread it around on your curling iron and it will get even heat that way. See what a nice curl that makes? And you can break them up afterwards. I'll just do a few more. Maybe I'll make this one going forward. They don't all have to be in the same direction. You can do it different ways. That way it doesn't look like, you know, it just came out of a roller. I like it to be a little bit more of a free curl. I'm going to do a few more of those off camera and then I'm going to come back to you and show you how it looks. Woo! What happened? If any of you are hairstylists or know one, you'll know that we generally don't know when to stop. That's why we have appointments to tell us when time's up. What I mean by that is that we can always find a way to keep adding, whether it's makeup, hair, or any creative endeavor. Case in point, I put on a nice pair of sparkly earrings, a bright lip, my posh little Diane von Furstenberg dress, and I'm all ready to isolate. Well, I really hope you like this video and that you're going to find that one of these styles are right for you. Let me know which one you like best. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.